Kenyan President William Ruto has urged all armed forces in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo to cease hostilities as regional leaders met in Tanzania for a peace summit. The summit brings together the 8 countries of the East African Community and the 16-member South African Development Community, or SADC. Apart from Ruto, the presidents of Somalia, Uganda, Zambia and Zimbabwe were among those present at the summit.
We stand together to call on all parties to actualize the ceasefire, and specifically on the M23 to hold further advancement and the armed forces of DRC to cease all retaliatory measures.
Rwandan President Paul Kagame also joined the talks in Tanzania, along with his Congolese counterpart Felix Tshisekedi. Kagame is accused by Congo, the United Nations and other Western partners of arming and supporting the rebels. The Rwandan-backed M23 group has rapidly seized swathes of territory in the mineral-rich eastern DRC in an offensive that has left thousands dead and displaced vast numbers. In other developments, Congolese protesters marched towards the embassy of Rwanda in Washington to protest against Rwanda's support to the M23 armed group that has carried out attacks in the DRC. Protesters had placards reading, "Congo is not for sale," and other signs demanding that the US issues sanctions against Rwandan President Kagame.
That's why we came here in Rwanda embassy to tell them that what they are doing is not right. So we're trying to remind the world that this aggression is the last one.
The United Nations Human Rights Chief says the violence engulfing eastern DRC is at a high risk of spreading regionally, warning that the worst may yet to come. This comes as a Swiss NGO said 3 local staff were killed during a humanitarian mission in the country's war-torn east, adding it had halted all its operations in that area. In Goma, the M23 has installed its own mayor, governor and other officials. The group convened tens of thousands of people for its first public meeting since seizing the town. The head of the alliance, Cornel Nangaa, say the group wants to liberate all of Congo.
We have always called for dialogue, for a political solution, but we have been refused. And when we are killed, when we are attacked, when the environment is destroyed, we defend ourselves.
M23 fighters and Rwandan troops seized the city of Goma last week. They are now advancing through eastern DR Congo. The fighters have launched a new offensive in a neighboring province, breaking a ceasefire it had declared unilaterally. The fighters seized the town of Nyabibwe, about 100 kilometers from the regional capital, Bukavu.